Hello, Taurus. So here is your upcoming week reading. So here we go. So first up, you have the this is the Queen of Stakes, but this is the Queen of Wands. Then you have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Swords. And in your reverse position, you have Judgment. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's like a social butterfly. She's very social. She's really good at networking. She's good at sharing information. She's very confident. She's independent. She's very creative, and she has this determination about her. But she's very optimistic about things, and she's very full of ideas and just wants to share them with everybody. Now, the Three of Cups is a social card. And it's about celebrations, communities, parties, get-togethers, groups, friendships, creativity, and collaborating with each other. But the Nine of Swords here it's about nightmares in a sense. It's about worries, fears, anxieties, sleepless nights, depression. It's almost like you're holding yourself captive because you're worried about something. And oftentimes these fears really are only in our head. They don't actually transpire into reality, but we're worried about them. Now, and then the Judgment in the reverse position, the Judgment in the regular position, in the upright position, represents you're transforming to a new life in a sense. Like you're changing yourself. You realize, but this is willing change. This is something you're doing for yourself, that you realize that, you know what? You're going through like an enlightenment period. You're transforming. You're transitioning into something different. But when it's in reverse, it's almost like self-doubt, having a lot of inner criticism. And that really goes with the Nine of Swords. So kind of smushing everything together. I think you might have had... I feel like you have this Queen of Wands energy. I think you are very good at what you do. I think you can be like social. It represents like social and kind of like... I always see her as being just... in the now. Like she knows everything. She knows, she's really hip. Like she knows what's going on, what's trending. Like she kind of is that. I always imagine that Queen of Wands is like one of these, I don't know, what would you call them? These people that know everything, what's going on. Like anything new on social media, like she already knows about and she's the one telling you. That's how I envision her. But she's confident and she's very creative with stuff. And but she has this determination, and she just knows what she needs to get done. So I feel like this is really your energy. But it's interesting because I wonder if through your socializations, I wonder if you met some people that maybe they kind of put a damper on you. I don't know what happened here, because now with the Nine of Swords, you're worried about something and you're almost like resisting your transformation, like you're resisting your enlightenment, you're resisting kind of moving on to something better for yourself. So, and you have this self-doubt, and that ties in so well with the Nine of Swords, because that's all about worrying about everything and doubting things. So I don't know, something happened. So what happened here, Taurus? What's going on? You tell me. Like something happened where you guys next week, or something's gonna happen where you guys kind of go from this like social confident butterfly knowing about who's wearing what shoes at what party or whatever this Queen of Wands character would do, but you know, having this kind of confidence to going to these parties, and then something happened where now there's worries and self-doubt. So let's continue with the oracles, but it just seems like you kind of need to just stay. I really feel like you're going to need, because oftentimes these self-doubts are not actually based in reality, you know, with these worries and everything. And I think the worries are causing this Judgment reverse, this self-doubt situation for you. So I think you need to somehow get back to your roots of this Queen of Wands energy, the social, you know, kind of, even if it's not social, but this confidence, it's the confidence that's the important thing, you know, this confident energy, because I think you have that about you, but I just think you're hitting a little bit of a bump in the road. Let's continue, though. So you got two of these cards that jumped out. So you got Zinnia. It says absence. What is not here is the key. And then you got Peony, health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. Now, it's interesting because I wonder through this social period, I wonder if whoever you were socializing with, something happened where you're feeling like maybe somebody said something, or there's some funny business going on, and it puts you into this stress mode over here. So I'm wondering if with this absence, what is not here is the key. I think I'm going to take it this way. I feel like with the Nine of Swords, oftentimes this is kind of the nightmares card, the worry, the anxiety card. So I think you need to remind yourself, well, what is really happening in your reality at the moment? So if it's not happening at the moment in your reality, maybe it's, you still have hope, Taurus. You still have hope. So, but I think that's absence. What is not here is the key. To me, that's saying that in this situation, maybe just focus on what is actually happening and don't overstress yourself with something that's not quite happening quite yet. So, because I definitely think, because this is a big major arcana card here, so I think there's something really good for you coming with this judgment period, but the fact that it's in reverse, it's still coming, but I think you are prolonging it. You're prolonging yourself. You're blocking yourself in a sense from kind of moving further. And I really feel like, because this Queen of Wands here, and then the social aspect, I really feel like you're probably going to be further coming into your own in a sense. But I think whatever this is, you got you a little stressed, it got you frazzled. So you got to just kind of watch that. But your health, focus on all parts to make the whole. I really feel like this is going to go with the Nine of Swords, because this mental stress is just, it screws our health. So, I mean, this situation could be something about health. You've maybe found something out about, you went to the doctors. This Three of Cups could have represented my parents, my mom at this point, they're older, and going to the doctors is their social life. Like, it's crazy. It's like funny. It's like, oh, what did you do? Oh yeah, we went to this doctor, went to that. It's like, it becomes their social life. So if that's you, maybe the social card here was you going to the doctor. So it's like, I'm not laughing, but I'm just saying, because my parents, it's like when my mom goes to the dentist, it's like, she loves going to the dentist, but they go to all these doctors now, and it's like the social life, So, but it could just be that maybe that's indicating that you just found some information out. But I think you just have to just focus on kind of what actually is in the moment, in a sense. So, okay, next up, you have Archangel Hanel. Okay, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. See, you got inner happiness here. I really think this, you have to try to, I'm not saying avoid the Nine of Swords moment, avoid it at all costs. No, it's probably going to happen. But I think if you just maybe sometimes take a minute and focus on the little things in life, or something that's made you happy, or something makes you happy in that moment, I think take some time, focus on that, and it'll help shift up or shake up this Nine of Swords a little bit, because you don't want to stay. We all get into this zones every now and then, this whole misery, anxiety, worry, we all get there, but you don't want to stay there. You want to be able to be like, feel it, have that little pity party moment or whatever it is, and you want to be able to kind of be like, okay, well, at least this is going right in my life. So, okay, next up, you got retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. And you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, I definitely think that it probably wouldn't be a bad thing to kind of take some time, because I really think that this worry came from this social situation. I'm not saying don't socialize, don't go out, don't talk to people, but maybe one of a friend or somebody said something to you, and now it has you worried, and now it has you kind of questioning things. So I definitely think if you need to take some time, turn off the phone or take some time to yourself to kind of get yourself right a little bit, or your thoughts a little bit in a better place, that's definitely a good thing. And this flirt thing, you know what? This is about lighthearted energy to others. So you could figure out how to flirt kind of different ways. If it doesn't need to be flirting with somebody else, but this lighthearted energy for me for this card is kind of the most important message here. So just remember to have like a little lighthearted energy next week, and I think that's going to shift you right out of this thing, and then you're going to be able to move forward very easily. So next up, you got great leaders don't blame the tools they are given. They work to sharpen them. And I really feel like that's going with this Queen of Wands, because to me, she's also able, she's in my mind, she's in everybody's business in a sense, but she's not in everybody's business necessarily with the gossip. I always envision her kind of like knowing the gossip, but she's more proactive. Like, she networks. She's not like just going to social events, in my mind at least, just to hang out. She is networking. So, and I feel like in a sense, she is a leader. She leads, in my mind, she leads in a different way than maybe the King of Wands would lead, but she does it in kind of like, she leads like the Queen of Wands. That's the way she leads. Like, in my mind, she has this whole thing about her and the way she does things. So she's a little networky, but she gets it done, and she knows things. She knows everything. She's kind of in everybody's business, but not like bad. It's just, it's almost like more strategic. So, but I feel like this is your energy where you really are probably, you have some great leadership capabilities, or people are getting information from you, or kind of rely on you to a sense. So, but for whatever reason, you got shaken up in a little bit. Something shook you up. So I think this is just saying that whatever this shakeup is, that's kind of putting you in this kind of worry mindset, just remember that great leaders don't blame the tools they were given. They work to sharpen them. So you're going to figure it out. You are just have to, maybe you got to rework that tool a little bit. You're going to figure it out. So next up, you have start fresh. And then you have get up, get moving. And I really believe, because I think with this Nine of Swords, sometimes we almost get like paralyzed in a sense. We got like fixated or stressed out. And I think this is saying whatever happened here, just start fresh, just move, start anew, just get up and do something else. Just try it in a different way, because whatever it is, it has you in this thing. And you don't want to stay in this zone. Like, this zone, nothing good is coming out of this zone. You want to push past this zone and kind of get your mind right in a sense again. Okay, Tauruses, think of a question for the Magic 8 Ball. We will ask in a second. But first, we shall ask, what's spirit of the dish? We'll find out what spirit of the dish will be with you next week. You have the spirit of the refried. So that's the refried beans. So there you go. And for those that are questioning, what does the universe recommend? What dinner and a movie does the universe recommend for you guys? We will find out too. Okay, dinner or movie for my Tauruses. It recommends Italian and a comedy movie, which I should put this up right. Which honestly, pizza and this Italian, it says pizza, it shows a pizza here, but yeah, any kind of Italian is good. But I think definitely comedy is definitely what you're going to need with just for this, some of this feeling right here, from some of this heaviness. You can't go wrong with a comedy. Okay, and let's see what your numbers and letters are. I'm sorry, guys, I kind of knocked you. So you got L, T, D, A, V, P, R, 4, 5, 9. And for your stone, you got relax. Look at that. Yeah, I definitely think you need some time to just relax, kind of switch this, switch this mindset up a little bit over here. But I think you're going to be fine. I think good things are coming in for you. You know, we all go through these little bumps on the road every now and then. So, okay, Tauruses, here we go. Think of your question. Oh, mystical, magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Taurus's question? As I see it, yes. So it says yes, Tauruses. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.